Okay, in this edition, we're going to cover how to optimize your blog posts so that they show up on search engines. We're going to show you some tips, tricks, and secrets that most don't know about. Now, this is a blog post that's already been submitted, and some of the basic search engine optimization techniques have been applied, and so that's why you're seeing a green circle here that says SEO is good. But we're going to show you some things that can be done to make it better. Now, the basics are you got to make sure that you've got your keywords that you're trying to, have show up on search engines for. Like, for example, he wants shoulder pain. So if somebody types in shoulder pain, he wants this blog post to show up on the search results. So that's why he put over here, down here under the WordPress, which is on your website, he put shoulder pain under the focus keyword. And then in the SEO title, so that if this page does show up on search engines, what is the title that it's going to show up under? The title will show shoulder pain and popping. And then also the description of this search result when it shows up on search engines will be right here. So make sure that your keyword is in there as well. So for example, shoulder pain is here. So if you do some of the basic things, and then in your content you've got your keywords in there as well, and you've got related words and content that is related to those keywords, then you're going to get a SEO good here. So those are the basics, but today we're going to show you some of the more advanced stuff. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take a look and see, okay, well, he doesn't have an H1 tag, so which means, like, for example, if we put, for example, if we just took this one, and if we change this to an H1, now when you have an H1 tag, it actually ranks higher on search engines. Also, let's go and take a look at the media that he's placed in here. He has shoulder pain, and that's a good thing to do, is to name your pictures the keyword that you want it to rank for, but he's got some extra things here that you should get rid of. So we'll do that, and also we'll put why does your shoulder why do I have shoulder pain and popping? And it's good to have a caption in there. So then let's update that. So now there's a little caption with the keyword in there. That's going to help. Let's go and update that. So that's going to definitely help. Now we're going to also go under like this here should be a subheading, an H2 tag under the main heading of have you ever wondered why your shoulder pops. And so if you format your blog post a little by using H1 tags, H1 meaning heading 1, which is the primary heading, and then H2, which is a secondary heading. So if you format them properly, then it'll rank better. But let's go ahead and take a look down here. Now once, so he's got all this done, which is great. He did a good job there. But let's go to page analysis. Now one of the things that it's saying is that you have not used your keyword or key phrase in any subheading such as an H2 in your copy. So let's go back up and let's go and do that. Let's go and put in the H2 subheading. So for example, this is H1. So let's go back down to treatment of shoulder pain. Shoulder pain and popping. Let's go and do that. So if we update it, and then we go down to page analysis, now that's gone. That red alert is gone. So it's already going to show up better on search engines. So now another alert is the keyword density is too low. The keyword was found 3 times. So we need to use shoulder pain a little bit more in the content. So for example, let's say I often hear this question in my practice. There are several reasons for this common issue. Pops. The shoulder is a complex unstable joint. It's caused bone. This is also why the shoulder is a common injury joint that results in shoulder pain. So that's one way of adding. Before assuming the worst, ask yourself, is the popping painful? Has there been a recent injury of the shoulder? The shoulder resulting in any shoulder pain. You could like throw that kind of stuff in. So let's go and update it. So we added a few more times. And okay, go back to page analysis. So the keyword density is still too low. They want more of the keyword shoulder pain in there. So let's go ahead and, even though it's listed 5 times now. So, so if we just stick shoulder in here, now we got shoulder pain, and then shoulder pain and impingement occurs. So we could do that. Let's just do one more and see what happens. Ways to decrease shoulder pain. So let's try that. So let's go to page analysis. It's saying the keyword density is still too low. It's found 7 times, but it's still not enough. Let's go and do it again. So let's put decreasing shoulder pain and information. I deal with shoulder pain and popping. And pound and okay, let's try that. Hopefully 3rd time's a charm. Go to page analysis, and now that alert's gone. So now it's going to show up better on search engines. Now this is just a reading ease test. A 55.9. You might want to go back and change your sentence structures a little bit. Make them, don't use long sentences. Make shorter sentences to improve readability, and that will help it rank better. The page title contains 25 characters, which is less than the recommended minimum of 40 characters. Use the space to add keyword variations. Okay. So, so for example, if we go back under the SEO title, we could put what causes shoulder pain and popping. And so if we go to the page analysis, Okay, so now we've got a couple of other things as well, because now that we've got things corrected, some other things are going to come up. Now these aren't red though. These are orangish, yellowish, which means that they are minor. So we've gotten rid of all the red. You can go through and try to get everything green, and then obviously that's going to be ideal and optimal. But just for the time restrictions of this, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. But just make sure you don't have any red here, and you're going to have a pretty good chance of getting your blog post showing up on search engines for those keywords. But make sure you go to Google Webmaster Tools to make sure that you check the keywords to see if they have a low competition or a high competition. Because if they have a high competition, you're going to have to do more than create one blog post and optimize it for it to rank high if there's high competition. There's a lot of websites who are trying to get ranked for those keywords, and you're going to have to do more than just one blog post. You're going to have to write more blog posts. You're going to have to get linked onto some websites that have a lot of those keywords in their site if they're related to those to that topic, and you can get some backlinks back to your site. But that's another class. Hope you enjoyed this one, and this will be helpful for you. You have a great day.